169 on the air.
So we're here at the Waugh Chapel Animal Hospital in Crofton to pay our final respects to K9 Aris. Aris was a German Shepherd with the Hyattsville Police Department, police K9 dog, from 2004 to 2013. He lived out his retirement years as a family dog. Unfortunately, illness got the best of him, and today he is taking his final ride in a Hyattsville police car from his handler's house to here at the animal hospital, and we will be giving him a final salute as he takes him into the animal hospital. Detail, present, arm! I did not work with Arris, no, but I was Hyattsville's first K9 officer.
Last month, Hyattsville K9 Patrol, Arrow, and her partner, Officer Richard Hartnett, were summoned by Prince George's County Police. Arrow is a 2-year-old golden retriever trained exclusively to detect drugs and is the only K9 in PG County.
Our first K9 dog was Arrow, and I was her handler from 1988 to 1990. And I know the emotional impact that having a partner that's a K9 dog and losing a partner that's a K9 dog has on a handler.
I was speechless. You couldn't help be taken back by it. Bystanders were stopping, the police, all of the cruisers were all lined up. It was a very neat way for me to say to someone, the honor here is for this dog.
Aris gave 9 years of his career to the city, so we owe him a little something back.
When we put someone to sleep like Aris, it is supposed to be a Kleenex box emptying, agonal, horrible moment for both us and the owners. Police officers who have animals, that's another police officer in the car, and it's another life. And when we lose them, a part of our life goes with it. I have not regretted 1 minute being involved with any of these people and supporting the activities that they do in whatever fashion I can with the dog.
Tony, what do you think about, someone made a suggestion over here, taking Tom's car afterward, parking it sideways and get everybody sort of a group picture around it to present to him?
What made me want to be a K9 officer? I've been with the Hyattsville City Police Department for probably 11 and a half, almost 12 years now. It takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of time. The job is literally 24 hours a day. When I was working at Edmiston, there was numerous times when I would call over to ask for a K9. So I got to actually watch Sergeant Bergling and some of the other K9 handlers that were working here at the time, and I got to watch the bond between them and their dog, and then the way the dog would do a narcotics sniff around the vehicles and stuff like that. And I'm a dog lover anyways, so you just start seeing that bond, and it was like, man, that's something that I want to do. Down. Good boy. So when Sergeant Bergling pulled into the parking lot with his family in the car, from what I'm being told, he was quite surprised. He did not know anything that was going on, and when he basically came through a gauntlet of K9 teams, and every officer had their dog out in front of their car. They rendered a salute out of respect for him and the time that Aris did on the street. I was told that he was very moved. The bond between Ori and I, or any officer and their dog, it's not like anything else. I see Ori more than I see my wife and my kids. I say I have the greatest job in the world because I literally go to work with my best friend. If I'm having a bad day, I'll take him out to the park like we're at now, throw the ball with him a couple of times.
There we go. Good boy. Good catch.
And it's relaxation for him and for me. But at the same time, when it's time to actually go to work, to see him actually work through obstacles or try to figure out where maybe some narcotics might be hiding, or if it's a patrol aspect that he has to go out and find somebody, it's unbelievable watching these dogs work. Getting the stuff together for Sergeant Bergling, I sat back and I was like, man, this is going to be me one day. Unfortunately, it's going to be me. And me and the other K9 handlers, we talked about it. This is going to be us one day. And it's a crappy situation, honestly, but at the same time, it's life. Unfortunately, they're not going to live forever, and we're not going to live forever. So that's why we make do with the time that we have together.
For me, having a dog by my side, I love dogs. I love working with them. And like I said, when I'm out there on the streets, I know my back is covered. I got him there. He's going to protect me no matter what. He's also going to protect my fellow officers out there. What it took for me to become a K9 officer, of course, the department wants you to have a couple of years of experience in patrol. When you actually get a dog, I mean, it's a lot more responsibility, so you got to be responsible for it. For me, I had to do an oral board. I had to do a physical agility test. From there, we have to go through a 16-week patrol school. And we trained with the Prince George's County Police Department. And throughout that training, we're doing like building hides, we're doing obedience, we're doing tracks, we're doing aggression control. So when I got into law enforcement, I was like, I want to be a K9 handler. I just like working with them. Their compassion for their handler or their, I guess you could say, owner. I mean, it's unconditional, and to me that says a lot.
I knew something was coming that day, but I didn't know what. And as soon as I saw the lights, that kind of hit me what was going on, and I knew. And that was a pretty tough time, pretty tough couple hours there. You wouldn't think that about an animal, but when they become part of your life, that's what I guess that's what happens. The greatest job on any police department. Everybody wants to do it. It's I can't really put it into words. It's not like it's a prestigious thing, but it's, hey, I'm K9. The dog's gonna come, the dog's gonna find the bad guys. You get to do more of that stuff. I think it's about being part of a team that nobody else can ever say that they do. I really miss being K9. It is a part of my life that I will think about until I'm done and beyond. I think about Aris every day. He was a special dog. And when we had to say goodbye to him, that hurt. It was like losing a family member. So I don't know. This was taken at I think one of our national night outs down in Magruder Park, and I miss it. I miss him.
169 on the air.
And
Yes, ma'am.
we'll meet up again one day.
I copied Arris is out of service.
Yes, ma'am. 8:55 this morning.